Even on my best days, I can hit a one for drive.
Boys Quebec, Duval, Zabo, Ionon. We got a little recap from the Memorial. Going to give our thoughts on what we thought, what happened at Jack's place. We got a Think Like a Pro segment, the Canadian Open. We're going to talk about hitting long irons. What else we got? Standings. Oh, it's getting spicy in the standings, especially for one person. And then player pretender. We're going for double digits. 10 in a row, gents. 10 in a row.
Let's go.
Duval, how we doing? A little under the weather? How you feeling?
Feeling like I said earlier, just running like a Ferrari right now. Just piling through, ready to go.
I thought running like a Ferrari meant like you're running good.
I am. I'm running good. I'm hot. I'm ready. I'm firing on all cylinders. I'm ready to go.
All
right. I may be a little under the weather, but I'm looking for course.
I like it.
Yeah.
So we're getting through. We had to postpone for a night yet. Last night was a little dicey. I'm not gonna lie to you boys, but we're good to go. We're good to go tonight. Tony, what's up, bud? How's your weekend?
It was good, man. It was good. Same old here. Just grind mode. Little music, little golf. So all good. How about you, Mike?
It was good, but I didn't know Ferraris ran without oil. I mean, Paul's just drinking water. There's no way you're like a Ferrari right now. Sorry, not buying it. But glad you're sticking it out.
It's Fiji, all right.
Fiji,
it's
there
Fiji.
you go.
It's
yeah,
good
that
shit.
Spiked.
Yeah,
that shit is spiked. What was this weekend? I feel like I'm forgetting something major, but oh well. I played golf. Probably the hardest round of golf I ever played at our home club. 30-mile-an-hour. Flag sticks were bending. It was wild. Ball was moving while you're trying to putt. It was good though.
Wow.
We won our match 3-2, so we advanced.
Nice.
And then
wow, that's a big win.
It was.
That was a tough team you were playing against.
They took it to the finals in a previous bracket. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Big weekend.
Good.
Big weekend.
Zach and I, we got it around just right. So it was good.
And you played golf on Monday. We'll wait to get to that. I gotta hear that story. So I gotta hear that story. There's a lot of circles on that scorecard. I gotta know what's going on in that situation.
Did you like that?
I did.
I don't even know what the final count was. I think I had at least 3 birdies, maybe 4.
Nice.
I thought it was 5.
I could have. You might be right.
I think it was 5. I could be wrong. Yeah, it might be 4.
Wrong.
It might be 4. It might be 4.
It might be 4. I think you might. Yeah, you might get little easy, son. Yeah, that was a good course. First time we played at Greystone in Rochester, a public track. It was good, man. Like I told you guys before, they had us about 6,300 yards, which was perfect. Greens had like a little pockets. They did a nice job with putting the pins where it would like hit and it could roll back and funnel to the hole. So there are a lot of good shots that way. I almost had my first hole in one. Hit a little 8-iron. And truth be told, because that's what I do, I yanked the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And it had a little cut on it that landed by the bunker. Lancaster par 3 style, Tony. It landed left, spun to the right, caught the slope, took the slope all the way down, scared the hole, and was like,
oh, that's epic.
Oh, man.
Actually, it was a little further than that because I chose on the closest to the pin marker, I wrote 61 inches. Is how close I was. Opting for all inches instead of the 5'1". So what am I? What would you guys do? Would you write the 5'1", or would you go with the old 61 inches?
I'd put 5'1", and I'd mess up the the dash is up on top because I don't know which one goes with which, so they'd be confused either way.
I always write FT and then IN because I never know either. What is it? Double? Is it single?
Exactly. I have no idea. But
so one is a foot, 2 is an inch.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate you clearing that up for me. Next time I get too close to the pin, I'll still be like, wait a second.
But I hit it to 61 inches, made the putt, and caught a little flack for writing that on the marker. But hey,
did you get close to the pin?
I did win it. That's my second of the year so far in the section.
Man.
So I'll have 3 shots at the fall meeting. They do a shot off the patio for our closest to the pin. So there's money to be won on that as well. So I'm looking to unseat Robbie Krajewski or Timmy Freeze. Those guys have a little home court, what would you call, advantage. They've hit that shot maybe once or twice. Robbie's pretty tough with his wedges. Timmy's no slouch. So those are your 2 top guys to always beat. I got to collect as many shots as I can during the season just to even sniff it. So I like it.
Nice.
Very cool.
But the group was good. Mohan, Franco, and Schaefer. We took advantage of the summer of Schaefer playing well.
Nice.
He's ripping it. Bunch of 4 for 3s, using the strokes well. We had the East Aurora boys behind us. And, of course, we had a little wager beforehand. And it was we started on 11. It was on the second hole on the front 9, number 2, that I looked at Mohan and I said, you know what? It's been a long time since somebody pulled one over on me. But Dave Jones just pulled one over on me. And he goes, what are you talking about? I said, before we teed off, he's like, you guys want to do a team game? Smiling like the cat who has the canary, and we're like, yeah, we'd love to do one. And he's like, let's do one gross, one net. And I'm like, no, let's just do the format. That way we look up on the scoreboard and it's just, we don't have to think about it, right? I don't want to keep a second card. I don't want to keep a track. He's like, no, gross and net. That would be really good. And I'm like, thought about it for half a second. I'm like, sure. Okay, you're very insistent on it. Let's do it. At that moment, I realized when I was punching in the scores, Mr. Jones had brought a plus handicap with him. And then he had a couple guys getting a lot of strokes. Hasselback has a ton of strokes. So I'm sitting there laughing. I go, that son of a bitch. I said, he won before he even teed off. That lousy SOB. So they got us on that game for sure. But what was exciting, we birdied. So I birdied the par 5 9th hole, like a 15-footer downhill. And Franco made a 10-footer downhill for a 5 for 4, so 2 birdies, and we tie East Aurora because you could do the live scoring, right? They birdied, so we're down 1, and then I birdied the last hole, which was number 10, and then we're sitting there watching them play up. We're all even, and they're scattering around. Jones had a putt, he left it short. Good work, Jonesy. And then, with a partner in with par ready. I send you a lot of love on this, Jones, but not on that one. You left it short with the match on the line. Sorry, guy. And then Jace Wallace, I don't know how far it was. We weren't that close to the green, but he had a really good look at it, and he rolled it, and I don't know what happened, but he lipped out.
Oh, boy.
Horseshoe lip out.
Oof.
Tragic.
That
Super
hurts.
tragic. So there was one team that wasn't putting their score in. They ended up winning it.
Yeah.
So we thought that was for the tournament, but it was good fun. So we tied for second. I haven't told Jones yet. We did win the card off. That's why our team is listed at the higher position, but that's all right. They got the money. Congrats, Jones. You pulled one over on me. But good day, though. Good company. We all played well. Guys using those strokes very well. Mohan drove a par 4, had a look at eagle. Just missed it.
Nice.
I gave him a bad read. I told him to play it a little higher, and it just never moved. It was on me. It was a bad read. But tap-in birdies are never bad.
the way that guy rolls it, I know that he hit it right where he was looking. So that was definitely on you for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I own it. That's on me. The boys got a little 350 in shop credit, so they walked out with their arms full, and it was a good day.
Nice.
Good day. So
Love it.
Nice.
yeah, that was that. But well, we had another tournament over the weekend, the Memorial.
Ooh.
Jack's Place. What Duvall? You watch the most golf of all of us. Did you see any of it? What was your one thought from the Memorial?
Another 4 or 5 shot lead blown. That was I said it to Tony. I was like, what is happening this year? Like, usually guys that have, that big of a lead are just playing really solid. They kind of just cruise, but I can see around that joint. It's a little tricky, but no, it was good to see Gerard up there. He's got another look at a win, and JT Poston just played some stellar golf. I mean, I think he shot 7 under on Friday or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, which was apparently just absurd. Good golf from Justin Thomas. I guess were they playing in the same group, or do you know if you guys saw that? All I know is that Justin was struggling and he came out to the JT, shot 7 under, and it was just insane.
Oh, they were. Yes, I remember seeing that interview late.
Yeah,
and yeah, they did play together. He's just like, I'm trying to piece together pars, and he's over there setting a course record. I don't know what he's,
Yeah,
yeah, he gave him a lot of credit.
So. Yeah, so it was nice. The playoff was cool. I got to see that. I mean, outside of JT Poston hit it to the same spot they did in regulation, with like a club longer, I think. It was like within a foot. It was easily within a foot. So it was great. I was it was tough to see Gerard 3-putt.
Yeah.
And not kind of keep it going. Just
that's how it happened.
Yeah.
I almost wish Poston would have made that putt.
Agreed.
Like, just to, because that's how you want it to end, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good, Tony. Dive in. I was gonna say, like, it's funny how we were both commenting, Tony and I. JT Poston like whiffed his first pot on the first playoff hole, and they panned right over to Jack and his wife, and you can just see the look on Jack's face. He's like, "Come on, bud! Like, what are we doing here?" Like,
literally the same putt you just hold to get into the playoff, and then you just shove it. Terrible.
Jack was just like, "Let's get out of here. Like, can we just make this so we get out of here?" Like, it was just hilarious. So go ahead, Tone. You're in.
No, it was like you said. It was great to see Gerard there. It's only a matter of time before he gets one. I mean, he's got the off-field Puerto Rico or whatever.
No, I think
Barracuda. Something.
Yeah, I think it was like Barracuda or something like that.
But this guy's gonna win for sure. I was a little curious as to his club selections coming in. Like, he was hitting like pitching wedge from 170 or something. And I know you're trying to keep it short of that flag, but man, it's so soft right there. Like, trust your number. Like, I would have liked to see him been a little more aggressive with his distance control, because he seemed like he was hitting it well, as he always does, and but that's all right. I mean, he the same thing, hit it to the same spot twice, once in regulation, then again in the playoff. So, and almost made that second one. His second putt looked really good, but his putt to birdie 17 was awesome. Like, that moment of him draining that downhill slider, and then his reaction was so good. That's what makes PGA Tour golf so great, because it's coming down to that hole, and you're running out of time, and they're playing together, which was cool too. But man, JT Poston, man, what a move! Like, if you're gonna copy a golf swing, like, that dude has just textbook tempo and rhythm, and his 4 tracers was super cool when we've been talking about how they put the 4 tracers up of their tee shots, and man, they were absolutely on a string, all 4 of them, all 4 days. He hit it to the exact same spot. So I know he's not the longest guy, but man, he hits it really good, putts it really well. So nice to see him get a win. I think he qualified for the U.S. Open with that. So
did he?
I think that and a bunch of signature events as well.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So
yeah,
good for him.
His push draw move is so good. Like like with his irons, it's just like so.
That little buckle in the knee, you know, like very classic.
If you see him, they showed a picture of him right, like past impact, you know, like maybe a foot past impact, and his right foot is banked so. It's so classic and it's so perfect. It's just insane. It's one of those things where, like, if that's one thing you could copy somebody to do, like his legs almost straight or like is straight, you can just see underneath the bottom right side of his cleat. And it's just those things to me that just like get me. It's that is like golf porn for me so bad. It's like I love it so much. So yeah, it's just good. It was good to see him win. He played solid. You know, he struggled a little bit. But you know, he came back, brought it back, and just played solid round of golf. So it was good to see him win. I think he deserved to win. I think Gerard played great. Don't get me wrong, but he just hit some really good golf shots when it mattered.
He did.
So
for sure. What'd you think, Mike?
Did you get anything, Mike?
So before I say my one comment with the memorial, you were talking about Jack and panning to Jack and looking at Jack. Did you see his one interview, the comment where the reporter was like, "Hey, Jack, you know, Inverness is going to host a U.S. Open in 2054. What are your thoughts?" And he's like, "I hope you have a good event." Like, I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
It was freaking, I know I just butchered it, but it was freaking hilarious. So it was like,
I didn't see that.
Jack. I'll have to find it and send it to you. Yeah, the reporter's like, "What are your thoughts?" And he's like, "I'm happy for you. I hope you guys have a good event." Kind of looking at him like, 2054, bro. I'm hoping to get to 2030. I mean, man. How old? So yeah, that was pretty funny. But from the memorial, my one thought: we're on a Teddy Scott watch, boys.
Yeah.
Ooh. We're on a Teddy Scott watch. We had Scotty Scheffler. You know, got the wind wrong, and the world ended at the memorial. A classic meltdown of epic proportion of just finger quote frustration. There was a lot of frustration he shared with the world openly. So I'll be interested to keep watching the dynamic of Ted Scott and Scotty Scheffler as the weeks continue after the final round. I think they're okay, at least through the U.S. Open, because whenever they gave their everybody does the bro hug with the, and the hands pop. They had to, whatever it is, when you get it just right, you get the loud pop, so you hear it 2 holes over. They connected pretty solid on that still. So I think they're okay through the Open. But
well, I'm interested. I'm interested to see it. There's been a lot of interesting takes on it. Supposedly he used "we," which he did, instead of just Teddy, and so we'll see. I see a lot of frustration creeping in. I called this way back here now. We're pushing 3 or 4 months.
Don't hurt yourself.
So
patting yourself on the back.
You know what? I could use a massage.
Elbow injuries happen easy.
Have to do it. Yeah, I might.
Yeah, just watch it.
I could see. I maybe after this, I could see if things continue to kind of, work the way that they have been.
I mean that little blow up happened Saturday?
No, Friday, I think.
Friday.
And the guy finishes what?
T12.
Tie for 12.
Yep.
Tough out there.
Listen,
tough week for the boys.
That's poor. It is for Scotty Scheffler. That's poor.
Which says a lot, you know.
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. This is a slippery slope right now.
Well, I'll serve it up again to you boys again. I'll serve it up to you again. Scotty misses the cut at the Open. Are they still a pair?
Oh yeah, I think so.
For sure.
I think so.
For sure.
I do. Yeah, I do.
All right.
Yeah.
Still got the original question: major or new caddy for Scotty? What happens first? So that's still on the board.
I'm going major.
Man, I really want to sit here and just say that I think he I think he MCs the U.S. Open.
Yes.
I think he MCs the U.S. Open, and then we kind of just see where things go from there. Not just with Teddy, just in general. I want to see where the adversity comes in, because he's struggling. And don't get me wrong, I think that Shinny's a new golf course for this guy. Yes, he's gotten to play it, and I think that I said this earlier. I think that this golf course sets up really well for driving, because he doesn't have to worry about missing fairways as much as like some of these other tracks. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You start missing some shots around Shinny, the frustration level gets and it's gonna be blowing out there. It's usually blowing. There's nothing to stop it. So if maybe one or two poor wind direction decisions, you never know. Teddy might have to catch a club like Happy Gilmore's caddy. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. You just never know. So we'll see.
I definitely think the hardness of Shinnecock, it does not play into his struggles right now. Like it's a fine line right before he gets into that mindset. Clearly he's frustrated, like you're saying, Mike, and that's not a place to go to when you're frustrated and you're like on the verge of I think we've all had those moments as golfers, like, just why is this not doing what I want it to do? And yeah, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for sure. So I don't know about a miscut, but
I don't know. I'd be interested to see just, he gets like an afternoon, what if he gets like that afternoon draw first? Like, is he going to get the like, that early afternoon draw where he's late early, and then he ends up getting out there and it's blowing, and I don't know, he misses a couple of shots into greens, and you start missing greens around there, you start hitting into the wrong spots, like you can get punished. So
yeah, mostly any U.S. Open setup besides maybe Pebble would be like that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think Shinny's going to be an interesting test. I think that they always get it on the brink of just disaster when it comes to Shinny. So I'm hoping that they, hey, it's a U.S. Open. I get to say carnage as much as I want starting next Sunday night. So, or this Sunday night. So I'm ready to go.
All right. Well, we got 1 week till the Open. Can't wait. Should be good. So our next segment, we'll roll into our next segment is Think Like a Pro, Canadian Open version. They're shocker. They're at a TPC course this week, guys. Weird, right?
Yeah.
TPC Toronto version. The North course, which I think had a little defense last year because wasn't it under a renovation and guys first time really seeing it. So if I'm thinking of the right course in the tournament.
Yeah, it's where they used to play the Canadian Tour event or the America's Tour event. I don't know if they still do, but they used to play it there for the Toronto stop.
Yeah, so we were in honor of this, the Canadian Open. They're supposed to have a lot of long approach shots. I mean, for the Tour Pros, we're talking 7, 6, or 5 iron. But we thought maybe it'd be a good segment to talk about hitting your long irons. Maybe some tips on how somebody at home could do that. And I don't know, Tony, did you want to kick this one off?
Sure. Yeah, I can start.
Tips for the long irons.
Yeah, so I think it starts in practice. I hear from a lot of people that, oh, why does my 6 and my 5 iron go the same distance? And so when you run up against that, which a lot of us do, even the tour pros, I think um, the number's 80% of bags on tour are blended iron sets. So, you know, how many guys do you see at your weekend games playing blended sets? Not too many. And the reason for that, it's not because of the forgiveness, it's because they want this 5 mile an hour difference between each club with your ball speed. So it's really hard to do that, especially as like a person who's not hitting balls every day for hours on end, to create that gap if you're not creating a ton of speed. So even these guys who are doing that are having trouble doing that. So they're going to these blended sets. The long irons get a little bigger, a little more mass, heavier hammer gets your ball speed going. So, just to circle back. So in practice, you see your 6 and your 5 iron going the same distance, and then you end up trying to push that 5 iron and swing it a little harder. Where I think the best advice for long irons is to go as smooth and as slow as you can. And it's one of the longer clubs in your bag. And I always preach, the longer the club, the more patience you need in transition, and just letting the body kind of get out in front of everything and lead the way for a proper golf swing. So I would say patience is a big part of hitting your long irons. Not trying to do anything but just make solid contact, and then looking into like 7 woods and 9 woods and things like that, because why not? Um, you know, if Dustin Johnson and Nelly Korda are playing 9 woods, Tommy Fleetwood, like, why can't we? I think they're incredibly beneficial, especially for an average golfer. I'm in that boat myself. I love my 7 wood. We've talked about it a lot on the pod. So things like that I would definitely look into, but just in general, just it's all just patience for me with those clubs. So taking your time, letting the transition happen, and not trying to do too much with it, I would say. But, yeah. What do you think, Andy?
I love that, Tony. This is my take on this whole situation. If your handicap is not single digit or 5, I wouldn't have an iron higher than a 6 iron in my bag. I'd go to like a 9 wood, 11 wood. I'd go to like the hybrids that they have. I mean, I was somebody who did not hit my long irons high, so I struggled with them a lot because I was always trying to manipulate. Um, you talk about transition and things like that. If you're hitting long irons, width is your friend. It allows the ball to just to creep up a little bit higher up that ladder. But I firmly believe that if you're hitting a lot of long irons into greens, and you're, a mid-range handicap, move up a tee box. I,
sure.
I'd love to, think like a pro situation right now is if I'm teaching anybody and they're doing that, like I would say, hey, let's get rid of like your 4 and 5. There's a hybrid that you can put in there. There's like a 9 wood, like you could go 6 iron and then go like this, like 25-degree, I don't know, 25-degree hybrid, and then go into like a 7 wood, because really most players at that level, playing on the weekends. A lot of tour pros aren't hitting greens with those clubs. They're missing a majority of greens with those clubs, which is only going to, widen your dispersion with those clubs as well as the weekend golfer. I'm seeing it a lot with myself. So just kind of tinker around. But if you do and you're insistent on playing those, feel like you're wide, feel like you're smooth. Maybe even cheat it a little bit, move the ball up a little bit in your stance. And I'm always somebody that when I move the ball up, I'm a righty. I play a little closed stance. It allows the face to be a little bit more open as it gets to the ball with a closed stance. Like not super close, just a little bit right. The club head reaches the ball a little later. You have a tendency to pull a little bit, helps it get up in the air just a little bit. You can tinker with that, but start tinkering with some hybrids, and you'll see a lot of guys this week either off the tee or into par fives, or whenever they're needing to hit long irons, and they're you'll kind of see a difference in ball position. Ball's going to move up, they're going to have to hold it on firm greens, and they're going to kind of tinker a little bit to make sure the ball just shoots up the ladder a little bit higher. So Mike, what do you got?
I don't have anything. You guys took it all.
I love that.
Well done, boys. By the time it got to me, you guys, my last hope was ball position, but you sniped it at the last second of all. So
love that. Let's go.
Just basically, I would just echo what you guys said. Ball position for me is huge with the long irons. A lot of players will start getting it middle to back, and then it just squeezing it. You never have time for the club to square up, and you start, bad shit happens. And then when the ball's pushed forward a little bit, I like trying to keep that club a little lower to the ground on the way back till it gets to your right foot. So that's your part, Duvall, like trying to feel wider. So how do you feel wider? Well, at the beginning, feel like you're more one piece until it gets past your right foot. And then go ahead and let your hands hinge and turn and lift or whatever your move is. That just to create that little more width, I think is huge with that. Yeah. And then before you go taking out all those irons, 6 iron is the highest club. You still need like a deuce or a 3 or a 4 in there. How else you going to chip out of the woods?
Yeah, I get it.
You need one.
Hood
you
the
need
6.
One of those. You need one
Hood
of those.
The 6.
Hood the 6. Jesus.
You get that 6 down to like a 3 iron. Then get that thing down to a 3 iron.
No, how do you play the cut with the?
So you're a punch out with a long iron guy, Mike.
Yeah, I'm a 4 iron punch out guy for sure.
Interesting.
Wow.
I always found like I needed more loft coming out of like the rough and just like making sure that it like, because sometimes when you hit these straight face clubs coming out of the rough, they just get caught up by the grass too much. Maybe it's just because I'm steep AF, but
me too.
I don't know. They just feel like they just come out so dead and
I agree,
it's hard for me to shape and do that kind of stuff.
I agree. But Mike, you know what? Mike's
an artist.
Well, yes, Mike is an artist, and he's very good at, like his short game move is really good for like punching out. And I know that like he's able to like get across it and like kind of manipulate it. So like his 4 iron probably, I mean, I don't want to say there's more loft on it, but like he's probably like hitting that cut where he's almost like under releasing to like, he's able to like under release it to like cut it out. You know what I mean? It's really strange. He's very good with his hands like that, unless, he brushed his teeth today. Oh, so
I mean, we could get into a whole segment on how to punch out with a 4
iron.
I agree. I really could, because there's a lot of different setups from ball position to whether you have the face hooded. So my favorite punch out is a hooded face and you cut it. So when I want to cut the 4 iron out of the deep rough, and you gotta hit a low screaming cut out of the trees, you gotta have that face hooded so it keeps the ball flighted down, because whenever you do that, for me, everything's dead arm. So I'm not loading my hands. Everything is dead arm, shoulders, And I only get it back about waist high, and then it takes a lot of patience to let your body catch up to keep those arms square so you don't top it. And when you do that, you got to kind of cut across it a little bit. So it's a hooded face. You cut across it, and as you cut across it, the face will start to open just slightly, and then that gives you the cut spin on it, but it keeps it low because you're starting out with a hooded face. So your face just barely opens to get the cut spin on it with the path. And then if I'm trying to hook one or hold one straight, the face is a little more open. And then the ball is just like a hair forward. And then it's the same move. And like Duvall says, I try to get the stance a little closed on that one and just try to, feel like it hooks to the right, and it'll. But those things will get about, my window with those is like 10 to 15 feet in the air.
Tony,
my window, and I can keep it below 10, or I don't like to get it above 15 because that's tree limbs. So I try to keep it at that 10-foot peak. Oh, we could go punch shots all day long, boys.
Tony, I've seen this maneuver so many times. I've played so many rounds of golf. It's so fascinating to watch him come out because he, like, when you watch him finish, he'll like hood it and undercut the shit out of it, and it's like it's so wild. He does it with his wedges when he hits those, like, when he hits those like hard nippers, he like undercut, like under releases it with his left hand. It's so crazy. And then when he wants to turn it down, he does the exact opposite. He opens it and then just lets it rip. And he can just rip it over. It's such a wild situation. I'm just standing there with a 7-iron, like trying to olay it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can hook it.
Off.
Yeah, like I can hook it, but like, man, the cut, I'm like trying to just olay. It's brutal. But yeah, he's impressive when it comes out of the trees. So
for sure.
Yeah, it's not having it a lot, so I had a lot of practice, boys. A lot of practice.
It's impressive. I don't care how long you've been in there.
Yeah. Well, good session, boys. That was a good, like the pro.
Yeah.
We'll see how the pros do this week with the long irons. Like I said, for them, it's probably like a 7, 6, or 5. These guys hit nowadays. It's like their long iron and finger quotes. But anyway, good segment, boys. All right, gents, we're now into our standings and picks portion of the podcast. Our standings, I got a little busy. I was not able to forward them to you, but last week, Tony won 2 bets and lost 3, and he won 1,055 last week. He won He won Alex Noren top 10.
Oh yeah, that's
and he won Aaron Rye and Wyndham Clark top 20.
Love that.
So he had both of those. Duvall cashed 1 bet. Gerard, round 1, top 5. So after we take away the ones you lost, you were $800 to the good. And then, I had all my lottery tickets scratched off as a 0, so I lost 540. So our current standings are Duvall 89.06, Tony creeping up on him 42.95.
Coming.
I am at $200, gentlemen.
Come on, buddy. Come with me. We'll ride
I got
the same
some
bike.
Nice lottery tickets here.
We'll get a tandem. We'll just ride it right home, buddy.
All right. Well, gents, what do you want to do? You guys are talking about lottery tickets. Who wants to go there, Duvall?
You know what? I'll go. I'm quick.
All right. That's what I heard. Go ahead.
Jesus.
Boom, roasted.
Pardon me.
Take your time. Take your time.
There's a mute.
I'm trying. I didn't have time.
Yeah, I know. It came out quick.
All right. I got round 1, top 10. Koepka and Rye. Oh shit. I forgot what the I didn't write down what the
odds
are. I think it was. Hold on.
It's all right. We can go back and look.
We can just look it up.
You want me to go and then you can get your odds?
Yeah, I'll do that. I think it was 3,800, but I got it. Go ahead, Tony.
I'll rip some so you get some time.
Yeah.
All right. I'll start with my my 3-leg or not 3-leg, my 2-leg 3-bet combo here. So for top 20, I've got Norin and Castillo for plus 850. And then I got Castillo, I think that's how you say it, Castillo and Connors for plus 1100. And Connors and Norin for plus 700. And then my 2 lottery tickets, I'm taking, I've got an outright winner bet, boys. Mr. Sam Burns came in second last year, trending in very good form. So hopefully that continues. And then I've got par 5 winner, my boy Wyndham Clark, for plus 5,800.
Wow.
What were the odds on your Sam Burns win? You didn't say.
Oh, sorry. Sam Burns winning was plus 1,275.
No, so he's a favorite. He's like a.
Nice. He's like third, I think. Second or third.
All right, par 5 winner, Wyndham Clark, 5,800, and you're doing what, 300 or 400 on each?
100 units on each.
100 on each. All right.
100 on each.
Just can't get you guys to budge on that. All right, Duval, you ready now? You got some odds?
Yes. So it is Koepka and Rye for round 1 top 10 at plus 3,800.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a top 40 pick. It is Koepka, Nikolai Hojgaard, Aaron Rye, Alex Fitzpatrick, Bud Cauley, Justin Rose, and Wyndham Clark for plus 1,735. And I'll be putting 200 on the top 40, and I'll be putting 100 on the round 1 top 10. So a total of 300.
2 bets.
2 bets.
So weak.
Wow.
Tony, I can't wait for you to pass them.
I hope you do. I hope you do, Tony. I hope you do.
Free ticket to cash.
I hope you do.
Last again.
I hope you do.
Oh my.
If I stay above 8,500 in this situation, and I lose with you being at 200 and Tony being 4,000 behind me, I quit the pod. I quit the pod. You heard it here first. I quit. So
we're gonna have to clip that one, Tony.
Yeah, clip it.
Yeah, we'll keep the receipt.
I'm done. I'm coming.
So, Wyndham Clark's coming.
I got no problem with that, Tony. I got no problem with that.
Packers injured this week.
If Mike.
All right, gents. I have $200 left. Our minimum is $100 per bet. So to better my odds, I'm going to take 2 lottery tickets this week. And I'm going to know by Thursday night if I'm out of money or not.
Oh, boy.
Because we're letting it all ride. So my first bet is a top 20, round 1.
Wow.
I got Tommy, Burns, Clark, Collum, Brooks Koepka, and some guy named Christopher Retan or something like that.
Yeah. Wait, who is the one? Collum?
Montgomery. Or not Montgomery. Colin Morikawa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Colin Morikawa.
Gotcha.
Got it.
And that comes in at a tasty 22,707.
22,000?
707 for that one.
Holy.
And I've got another round 1 top 20. Taking a little different approach. That way I can spread my risk. This is going to be a 4-legger. I got Connors, Taylor. It's against my better judgment, but Alex Fitzpatrick. And just to bump the odds up, this guy's been hot. Going with in his pro debut, Ben James.
Wow.
And that's a plus 11,222.
I'm pretty sure he just qualified for the U.S. Open on Monday in New York, right? I think it was in New York.
He's riding a heater. So those are my 2 lottery tickets, boys. I will know Thursday evening. Am I in the lead? Or am I out of money playing left-handed on the par 3s this weekend, trying to grasp some money for the for next week's Shinnecock Hills? I gotta go my rebuy.
Tony, how great would it be if he went out and had to play left-handed and he didn't make better than a double?
There's no way. I don't know what.
Oh, there's a way.
There's no way.
There's a way.
Could you imagine?
We'll you go out after the nah. I was gonna say after the tournament tomorrow, but the pins. You won't know your bets until Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. I don't have time tomorrow. But yeah, maybe over the weekend or maybe on Monday morning before the outing. Maybe that might be a good time to let it rip. Nobody will be on the court.
I agree. That'd be a great time.
Yeah, I might have to do Monday morning early.
I like
see if I can.
Up.
Yeah, see if I can talk to Craig, get the greens rolling pretty quick.
Yeah. Double cut, double roll.
Keep that rough nice and saturated with the old morning dew and just see what we can get.
100 yards. I don't understand it. 100 yards, I can bunt an 8-iron left-handed and get it on the green or around it. And then I'm pretty confident I could stab it in the hole in 3 putts or less to get a bogey.
Well, I mean, I listen. I
agree.
Find
out.
I think that maybe you could make a couple bogeys. I agree.
I agree. I think you guys might be surprised.
I hope we are.
I would love to see you have to, have an opportunity to really just send it. I mean, what are you going to do? You're just going to bet you could just take, wow, that's actually a really good idea. If you were to just get some money and then you just bet some favorites with the whole entire bankroll.
Yep.
What's it matter? He's got to make up. He's got to make up 3,500 or whatever.
If I can get, oh no, you guys limit me. I was going to say if there's a way I could get like $700 or $800, I could have 8 lottery tickets, but you guys won't let that happen.
Absolutely not.
I'll let that one happen. So
not happening.
I need to get the $500, and then that's it. But I mean, I'll do more because unlike you guys, I do bet more than $100 on a wager. So
I just did. I bet
that's the guy who's out of money.
Yeah.
Well, congrats, Duval. Congrats.
Hey, you're welcome.
Bet one time $200.
You're welcome.
Woo! All right. Well, speaking of other standings, we got the DJ poll standings. Tony's in 45th. I am in 48th.
Slipping.
The AI version is 55.
Making a run.
Bro is making a run. He's at 104. He's almost out of the hundreds, which would be epic.
So explain this swap thing to me.
Yeah. Okay. What was this?
So here's what happened. I have the sheets by where I keep all my podcast stuff, and I'm looking at the sheets, and I'm like, you know what? Christian Buzenhout hasn't done shit this year. And, in Matt McCarty, if I'm going to make a run, I got to do some swaps, which DJ allows. $10, you could switch out your guys, right? And then at some point during the season, he cuts it off and says no more swaps. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to swap out Buzenhout for Siwoo Kim, and I'm going to switch out Matt McCarty for I just drew a blank. I forget who it was. So that was like a week ago. I sent Danny the money. Life's good. Now he's catching up on the standings. And he sends me a message. He's like, hey, I'm really confused because the guys you wanted to swap you already did this swap back at the Masters. So I didn't realize I had forgotten that I had already swapped these losers out. So it's great for me. Because I've been riding the Siwoo Kim train now since the Masters.
Yeah.
And whoever else I took, I think it was Jake Knapp or something like that, which wasn't the guy I wanted to swap out now. So I may still switch out Jake Knapp, but I had some Jake Knapp finishes in there that I didn't know. So I already switched out the two guys. So he sent me my $20 back. So that's what that was.
Oh, God.
Okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like, this guy tried to swap these guys back in. I don't
Unless
understand.
you got a private bench, I don't get it.
No, I tried to swap somebody that I already swapped out. He's no longer on my team.
Gotcha.
I was trying to swap him out again. I just forgot. But if you want to talk about swap outs, I don't know if you guys saw the Team Psychos.
No.
So the Team Psychos, Rick Kenny, who's a member up at the Elks Club, and he's in the pool. Last week, before the Memorial, he swapped out JT Poston.
Oh, no.
For Smalley.
Oof. Oh, God. It's Smalley finished 1,000.
Smalley finished 72nd.
Yeah.
And Poston, we know, won.
Oh, my Lord.
So congrats, Rick Kenny, on... I mean, I did that 2 years ago with Bryson and Rory at the Masters. I switched Rory out for Bryson, and Bryson missed a cut, and Rory won the Masters. So I feel your pain, Rick, but...
Oh, my.
Whew, what bad timing.
That's tough.
You just forget to send an email or just forget to do it. By 1 week, you're set. But Smalley was hot. Smalley was hot. His arrow was pointed way up. And that feels like whenever you're at the roulette table and you see 8 reds in a row and you put a bet on red and it's just the carpet gets pulled out from underneath you. Green 00. Sorry. You forgot about me.
Yeah, that's a tough situation right there.
Yeah, so.
That's a bad one.
All right. Good news is, Rick, you still have plenty of time. I think your teams are doing well. So, what else we got, gents? I guess it's now time for our fan favorite, world famous segment.
Player or Pretender.
We are going for 10 in a row, Duvall. Double digits. We have 9 in the books. Going for 10. Tony.
Let's go, baby.
Yes.
Floor is yours.
Yes. Well done, boys, getting this far. Double digits. So I've got, in honor of our playoff this week, we had Mr. Poston and Mr. Gerard, both North Carolina natives. So I thought it'd be fun to dig up some North Carolina golfers and see if you guys can remember who's who here. But for those of you playing at home, we've got the golf 2 truths and a lie. I'll give you 3 golfers and you find the pretender. All right, boys, here we go. Golfer number 1, Eddie McCall. Born in Asheville, North Carolina, McCall attended Wake Forest University before turning pro in 1987. He earned his tour card through qualifying school in 1990 and spent much of the early 90s between the PGA Tour and the Ben Hogan Tour. His best PGA Tour finish came at the 1992 Greater Milwaukee Open, where he finished solo second after entering the final round, 1 shot off the lead. His best finish in a major was T34 at the 1993 PGA Championship. That's golfer number 1, Eddie McCall. Golfer number 2, Lenny Clements, born in Cherry Point, North Carolina, played college golf at San Diego State University. He turned pro in 1980 and competed on the tour from 81 to 98. Though he never won on the PGA Tour, he recorded his best finish with a runner-up result at the 94 Bob Hope Chrysler Classic. He also won the 1992 Ben Hogan Greater Ozarks Open on the Ben Hogan Tour. His best finish in a major was T9 at the 87 U.S. Open. That's golfer number 2, Lenny Clements. And golfer number 3, Neil Lancaster. Born in Smithfield, North Carolina, Lancaster attended the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and turned pro in 85. He's got 6 wins on the PGA Tour between 88 and 94. He also represented the United States in the '94 President's Cup, and is one of a handful of players to shoot 29 in PGA Tour competition on 9 holes, which he accomplished twice. His best finish in a major was T4 at the 1991 Open Championship. It's golfer number 3, Neil Lancaster.
Interesting. He's gone. He knew it was coming. Shit. So, Tony, my question was going to be first question was, did you use all authentic bios again and just switch a name, or did you make up a bio?
Per chance, per maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I can say.
All right. And then repeat the names. The first, we know the third one is good. So
the first two.
I have a very strong feeling on the first two, but could you just tell their names again and then the year they started on tour again? I think the second guy was 1980. I forget what the first guy was.
Sure. Eddie McCall was golfer number 1. He graduated Q school in 1990, and Lenny Clements turned pro in 1980 and got on tour in 81.
Boy.
What do you got, Mike?
I mean, I could really go either way. Whenever he said Eddie McCall, I thought that was good. But I've been wrong about the first guy out of the gate before like that.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't mean you're wrong again.
No, but then he said Clements. Tony, can you spell Clements?
Sure. Clements.
So it could be Clements.
Yes.
I don't know. I've never heard of a Clements.
Clements.
I feel like McCall's good. That's just me.
I'm pretty sure it's Ed McCall. It was Ed McCall.
Yes, I have Eddie, but sure.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure I remember. The problem is the 1990 part. I think Ed McCall sounds right, but I thought that was during Palmer's time. Unless maybe it's a grandson or something. Clements, I just have no idea. There's like an outside little thing hanging there that says I remember that name.
I have no idea.
Boy, I think we're down to a straight coin flip of all.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like you might be reaching with Clements.
Me too.
So like, we might as well just rip 2 and.
Yeah, I think number 1 sounds way more familiar.
I don't know why, but McCall sounds just, I don't know. I feel like I've heard it. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
How do you spell McCall, Tony?
McCall.
Man, this is tough.
And these are just North Carolina golfers. They're not necessarily went to North Carolina.
Born in North Carolina.
Born.
Man.
That's right, because Clements went to San Diego, and then the other dude's at Wake Forest. If you're North Carolina, why would you go to San Diego? You got all the best golf in the world right there. You're a hometown boy.
Maybe his girlfriend went there. I say we rip Clements and just call it a day. That's just me, but
Yep, I'm with you. I'll lock in number 2.
Number 2.
Final answer, gentlemen.
Final answer.
Womp.
I'm going to go with number 1.
Number 1. Final answer.
Final answer.
Excuse me for the technical difficulties here.
Oh, man. Clements?
Hit the camera button, hit the wrong button. But Lenny Clements is a real golfer. Eddie McCall is totally fake bio. Dang, boys. Dang.
So depressing.
I'm hurting for you.
Duvall had too much NyQuil.
Yeah.
Dude, I had no idea. Clements? I'm starting to see a Clements on here, though. There's a Sean Clements. There's a Todd Clements.
I didn't want to go back to it, but I barely remember. I think I remember the name Clements from the old PGA Tour video game in the 80s.
He probably would have been on there. He played till 98.
Yeah. I should have went with it. I knew. But Ed, that was as soon as you spelled McCall, I got weirded out on that. Because I thought it was like a MCALE.
All right, Mike. Well, way to go, Tony.
The fact check. Quick fact check.
I just like
Did you fact check it?
I just like to see this guy in action, and this guy's wearing a wild outfit.
I'm getting to the point now where I'm looking up golfers, and it's like last visited whatever date. So like I know I can't use that guy. I'm running into repeats already.
On your own computer, I got you.
Yeah.
At this point,
man, God dang it!
Yeah.
Way to go, Tony. I like it. I like the segment every week.
Yeah, I do too.
I love it.
It was good work, boys. That's a heck of a streak.
Well, we're back to 1 next week.
0. What else we got, boys? Anything for the good of the order before we wrap up for this evening?
I mean, we could get into a big U.S. Open qualifying chat, but I honestly...
Yeah, golf's longest day. I can't believe you didn't bring up anything.
Well, you know what? Charlie Woods caddied for Miles Russell down here in Florida.
Oh, no way.
They ended up getting in, and Miles Russell is trying to take Charlie for his caddy at the U.S. Open.
Oh, what a scene.
So at least there'd be one Woods there.
Nice.
So that's nice.
On a bag.
Yeah, I'm just blown away at how many AMs got in. Just like...
There was a ton.
Like medalist, like there's, the kid from Rochester, medalist, or medaled North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like...
He's a stud out of Enfield Country Club.
Yeah. There's this kid named Giuseppe Pueblo from Florida down here. He lives down here. Kid is an absolute stud. He got it. He medaled. And then like Miles Russell got in. The other, I'm trying to think of who the other AM was that got in down here. I can't think of his name right now. But it's just wild to see. There's so many good young players, and they just eat up these U.S. Open qualifiers. It's just wild. It's wild to me. So
it's great.
Next week's going to be fun. I mean, not a lot of them do anything, but I'm pretty sure. Didn't you send me, Mike, like Jackson Coyven has like better odds than a bunch of guys on tour to win the U.S. Open next week?
Yeah, so I don't know. It got circulated around somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, so wild.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, we could tell that Tiger is still in rehab and must be out of contact. I mean, I don't know how else Charlie would be caddying. Tiger's not going to let his boy caddy for somebody. Give me a break.
I mean, I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be college teammates.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. And Miles Russell is miles better than Charlie. Miles better than Charlie.
He's a little older too, right? Or no?
No, I think they're pretty close to the. I think they're pretty close to the same age. Yeah, they got to be. They're like, I think they're both going to. I think they're both going to Florida here in the next year.
Oh wow! And the kid out of Rochester is going to be at Florida.
Yeah, are they all going to? Or sorry, they're at Florida State.
Oh,
and
okay.
this kid might be going to
Rochester's
Florida.
going to Florida. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
yeah,
like,
that'd have been wild.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So man, I mean, there's some stout. There's some stout play out there. But I mean, other than that, is this a good time to just be like, hey, smash that button?
Yeah.
If we haven't said it yet.
Never a bad time.
Smash the button. Give us a like. Give us a follow. I think we're gonna maybe try to sprinkle in a little different content. We're tinkering around, seeing if we can do it. So give us a little.
Leave us a review.
Yeah, tell us if we're, tell us whatever. Honestly.
Tell us what you want to hear more of, less of.
I can.
Whatever. All of the above.
I love it. I love it. Tell us if you want Mike to rip that Rory freaking thing down, because I do. Just let me know. Yeah, just let us know. Like, follow, share, subscribe, everything. Yeah. Let us know.
All right, gents. Well, good show. I gotta say, exiting the show tomorrow will be 26 years for the missus and I.
Oh, whoa. Congrats. Wow.
An early happy anniversary to Trace. Love you, girl. 26 years.
Wow.
Crazy, man.
That's
very
awesome.
Crazy. So.
Wow. Awesome. God bless her. Jesus.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a spot waiting for her someday in the Hall of Fame of putting up with this guy. She had no idea what she was getting into. She said
what
yes.
What a treat. What a treat.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah,
you guys got any hot plans tomorrow?
Probably gonna go to the local restaurant here with the little Italian dude.
Nice.
Nice. Classic.
Yeah,
nice.
might hit that up, but we might pull an audible. Depends if we want to get dressed up or not. See how we feel tomorrow. Could end
eat
up
light, Mike.
Dairy Queen could be a Dairy Queen. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Instead of going to Russell's, we may end up at Dairy Queen.
Oh my God.
Do you guys do like the traditional anniversary, like this year you get this year you get that, da 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 da?
I typically try to, yes.
So what is 26?
I'll let you know in the morning when I go shopping.
Fair enough.
I actually did not look it up this year yet. I have plenty of time, though.
Tony, I need you to get this edited ASAP. Yeah, and we need to get this out tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. All right?
You got it.
We're setting it directly to Trace.
Yeah, way to set the tone for dinner for me. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. No problem.
Appreciate that.
Right under the bus.
That'll be my early punishment. Thanks. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
Too.
Nice.
So, anyway.
Man, still, just stop at Dairy Queen. Don't even get dessert. If you go to Dairy Queen.
Just going to go there first.
Oh, my Lord.
Sounds so good right now.
I could use some Dairy Queen right now.
Same. Blizzard.
Just Oreo.
What's your go-to?
Banana split.
Banana split solid.
No, go-to at Dairy Queen is just vanilla cone with the cherry dip. Classic.
You know what? That is classic.
Yeah,
I'm a big Reese's peanut butter cup with mixed with the Oreo Blizzard.
Oh, yes.
I like the old chocolate peanut butter. Yeah. Vanilla.
We're close.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is dangerous.
We are close. Yeah, I do the cookie dough Blizzard with the Reese chunks in it.
Nice.
And if there's something with nuts, throw a little nuts in there as well. It's usually a 3-topping blizzard. Turns into like a $25 cup of ice cream, I think, now the way the rates are going. But it's good.
You know what I love?
In Rome.
You know what I love about Dairy Queen?
What's that?
They give free pup cups.
Oh, nice.
And I gotta shout them out for that. I know you don't have the animals, but man, every time we go there, they're never hasty with a little vanilla ice cream for the pup, you know? I really appreciate that. It's just a little bit, but you know, it goes a long way. That's why we go back. That's why we go back. Just a little touch, you know, a little touch of class. Isn't
that bad for the dog?
I don't think so. I thought
it was just chocolate.
Yeah, I think chocolate's bad, but like I don't think the dairy's bad. I mean, if you fed it to them all the time, I'm sure it's bad, but
yeah,
they got Dairy Queens in Florida, huh?
Oh yeah, they used to have one right around the corner of the old condo we lived in. Whew. That was dangerous. That was dangerous.
I always wondered, is Dairy Cream there's Dairy Queen like real ice cream, or is it just that dairy dessert that's chemically enhanced and it's not actually ice cream and it never melts?
Oh, it melts.
It melts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it melts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It definitely melts. I can hear my mom screaming at me right now about not letting it drip on the car and all that.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That was back in the day. What I'm talking about now, when they trade everything out.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Back in the day when we were kids, stuff is radically made different now than it was back then. So
true.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was the ice cream treat or ice cream.
Oh, we'll have to do some research and go try and see what
next week we'll let you know. Next week we'll let you know exactly
report
what it
back.
is.
Let me know if it's real ice cream or if it's dairy. What do they call it? It's I don't know. I'll text it to you.
I don't know.
You got to look on the box on the ice cream boxes now when you go to the store, because it'll say like instead of saying ice cream, it'll say like dairy dessert. And there's like less than 1% dairy in it. It's all just chemicals, and it'll never melt.
Man, I actually
that's crazy.
I'm a little lactose, so maybe I should switch to that.
Maybe you should switch to it. Yeah, you'd be good. Like if you go to the Malwart and get the any of the Great Value stuff, that stuff will never melt.
Interesting.
So there you go.
You ever remember eating the ice cream, the cone that you get going? Because I used to get I either get like sprinkles or I'd get the dip. Like I like the cherry dip, and it would just start like it was almost like a constant twirl. It never left your tongue. You were just kind of like it was just dripping so fast. You're like, oh shit, I think because you knew, you knew that if that thing dripped or it started getting all over you and you were going somewhere, oh man. Yeah, I could feel the newspaper coming from the front.
100%. 100%.
Still a little jittery. All right, boys.
Worth it.
Yeah, 100%. Tony, good luck tomorrow. Play well.
Thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
I'll be in the halfway house handing out free beers.
Hey,
and a hot dog. Hot dog jam tomorrow.